Well, guys, I am very much alive. I'm not dead, believe it or not. Um, I have been missing obviously since the Morecambe game. That's because in that video I was like it wasn't obvious in the video, but I actually I think I did mention that I was coughing a lot on that day, and that turned into a cold, which has completely it wasn't knocked me off for the last 2 weeks, but my voice has not sounded very well, and it's only really been recently where my voice hasn't actually been that bad, so and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm back with another match review on the Arsenal Sunderland game where Sunderland what we we lost 5-1. Lost 5-1, but you know what? To be fair, I'm not upset. To be fair, I don't think any Sunderland fans going to be upset over this. To be fair, because like literally, we all went in this game expecting us to get thrashed, and the scoreline suggests that we did. But honestly, I don't really think we did too much. I mean, yeah, to be fair, our defence was made to look like it was just a bunch of fucking pudding tonight. Because Christ almighty, our defence was kind of the new one, especially Denver Hume, who we'll get onto a little bit later. But yeah, to be fair, apart from that, we competed with Arsenal for parts of that game, which you've got to give full respect to our boys. Literally. I mean, yeah, it was our strongest team, so you would expect that. But at the same time, Arsenal's even though that was pretty much Arsenal's B team, it was still like an exceptional squad that they had today. And to be fair, literally, I think that we did well to compete with them for the most part. Broadhead got a goal as well. Was scored, which I think's like a victory in itself. That was a job, but then Broadhead obviously did go off injured for 10 minutes later, which is a shame. And according to Sky, that is going to be a hamstring injury, which means he probably will be out for maybe till like mid-January at the earliest, which is not great, but what can you do? But I'll probably talk about the game. So I'll read out the team news. So Sunderland, it was our usual team. We had actually no, it wasn't really our usual team. I think we made like a couple of changes. Well, I said like a couple. There was like 2 changes. And my Burge in goal. And my back 3 of Winchester, Wright, Flanagan, Doyle, and Gooch. Well, back 5, I'm going to put it like that. Embleton and Neil in midfield. Pritchard at the number 10, and then Stewart and Broadhead up front. Arsenal went with a 4-1-4-1, it looks like, according to the FotMob. They had Leno in goal, the back 4, Cedric, White holding Tavares, and then as the holding midfielder, Pepe, Smith Rowe, Erdegaard, and Balogun, all midfield behind Eddie and Nketiah. I mean, literally, just reading that Arsenal team out, it just, it makes sense that we got absolutely battered in the sense of the score. Because that is still a decent, bottom half Premier League team, in my opinion. But, yeah, to be fair, literally, first 10 minutes, we actually didn't look too bad. We definitely, well to be fair, we had the first shot of the game, so that was worth something, I suppose. And then, I think in the first 10 minutes, we really did show that we weren't just going to be pushed around by Arsenal. But then, unfortunately, Nketiah did get his first goal in the 70th minute to put Arsenal 1-0 up. And to be fair, it was pretty unlucky from Sunderland because, Burge had saved the initial shot. And then Nketiah literally had an open nest to tap in there, which he, did because it was harder for him to miss, to be fair. But, Nketiah did pass someone up, and then Nicholas Pepe made it 2-0. Now, this one was, again, a little bit unlucky as well. It was because, I think it took a deflection of Doyle. And Lee Burge wasn't expecting to go to his left. So, yeah, Pepe managed to get a go to Pepe too. So he's just, I just like Pepe now. I just like Pepe. Not just because he was really good today, but just the fact he's just soft as shit. He's just a fucking soft player. Honest to God, literally, he wouldn't be able to fucking hack jutting him away. I'm telling you that now. Christ almighty, he got fucking snapped within 10 minutes, if that. But then, Sunderland actually got back into the game after that. Nathan Broadhead getting his goal. It was a lovely ball from Stewart. And, it was just like a nice little goal because literally, even Kevin Phillips at half-time was saying that if you didn't know that Sunderland were in League One, you'd think that was just a typical Premier League standard goal. It was a really nice goal. Broadhead chipped Leno. Ben White probably could have maybe gotten there a bit quicker if he had any more pace, but, we're going to let that slide. And then went in half-time at 2-1, and at half-time I was thinking, you know what? Just keep going. Just keep going. Literally, we've got nothing to lose here. We're already 2-0 down, but we're playing quite well. And to be fair, For the last 15 minutes of the first half, we were the better team. I'm going to say that now. We were the better team for the last 15 minutes of the first half. I genuinely believe that. And the second half comes out, and then Arsenal decided to go into second gear. And then Nketiah got his second and Arsenal's third on the 49th minute. Big a 3-1. And then the game went a little bit quiet until Nicolas Pepe decided that he was going to show the world that he is worth 70 million quid by nutmegging a backup League One left back who hasn't really played much football in the last 18 months. And then completely nutmegs Human and Nketiah managed to get his hat-trick by making a 4-1. And to be fair, literally, like call me salty all you want, but to be fair, I think Pepe getting two assists and a goal, like, yeah, it's great for him, but to be fair, literally, it was not like he was playing against any good players. Literally in the first half, he had a fucking 18-year-old to play against, and then literally the BTEC Pulisic to play against, and then had fucking Denver Hume in the second half. So it wasn't like he was playing against anybody good. And then right at the end, Arsenal with a 5-1. I think what was his name? Was it Charlie Patino? Was that his name? Patino, yeah. You know, to be fair, great moment for him. You know, it was making his senior debut and he scored. Albeit it was a lucky goal because Birch probably should have done better with that one. But I mean, it was a great moment for the lad. And then I made a 5-1, and then that was the end of the game. But yeah, all in all, to be fair, I've got no complaints about that game at all. Again, the scoreline flattered Arsenal a lot because we definitely played much better than what the score suggests. The fans were absolutely superb. You know, 5,000 fans going down to London for nearly now 3 days before Christmas, and they were singing for most of that 90 minutes as well. It was absolutely great. Again, the players did themselves justice as well. You know, I mean, again, our defence was definitely our defence would have nightmares coming back from that game, especially Wright and Doyle and Hume. I mean, to be fair, literally, like I know Doyle's only 18, but he's got a long way to go if he's gonna ever make it at the top. He's got a long way to go. And then Denver Hume again, literally. I mean, to be fair, he was just a fucking obliterated by Pepe on the right wing. But you know, what can you do? But yeah, I mean, to be fair, again, the Arsenal players. I mean, to be fair, yeah, it was a good team. Arsenal, a pretty good team. But to be fair, literally, Arsenal's players, so soft. Like literally, they went down so easily many times in that game. And to be fair, we did have our fair share of pretty bad challenges. You know, I think we had quite a few players actually in the book. But yeah, to be fair, literally, Pepe literally. To be fair, I think Pepe literally spent a lot of time on the ground on that game because he was just atrocious. And also Nketiah were fucking diving like an absolute pillock towards the end there. To be fair, literally, when the commentator said, "Oh, it was a penalty," I was like, "There's no way in hell that was a penalty." And thankfully, it was such a 3-point for a goal kick. Because fucking hell, there was no way in hell that was a penalty. But clearly it wasn't. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me and for this review. You know, we are now out of the Carabao Cup, and our focus can now fully go to the league, which I think is going to be great. You know, we do have Doncaster next Monday, so we got 6 days off, which is a decent amount of time off until then. And yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling good about for right now after tonight. I don't know why, I'm feeling pretty good though. But yeah, that is going to be for me. Again, sorry about the absence from YouTube. Just, you know, I've been ill. So yeah. But Doncaster next. Should be comfortably winning that game because Doncaster on great. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to give it a like. And if you are new, then and you don't want to see more like videos in the future, then make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. And also turn on the post notification bell to get notified the second I upload a video. Cheers guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.